Hey everybody, it's Ali here again from Apple to Zucchini Performance Nutrition for Nutrition Tip Tuesday. Today we will discuss how to curb nighttime eating. So first I want you to ask yourself, is this just a habit? Am I actually hungry? Am I thirsty? Did I eat enough today? So asking yourself if you're actually hungry is probably the best one. One of my colleagues has a tin of tuna challenge where if you're actually hungry, would you eat a tin of tuna instead of some yummy thing that you're about to eat? Are you thirsty is a really interesting one. Have a glass of water or something and see how you go, or a tea. Bear in mind that some teas are caffeinated. And then thinking about whether you ate enough today can set you up better for tomorrow. So if you skipped a bunch of nutrition throughout your day, and that's why your body's trying to play catch up and you're hungry for something after dinner even though you had a decent portion, you need to figure out how to better place yourself throughout the day so that when you get home you're actually feeling pretty good, pretty satiated, and not in need of trying to play catch up and eat all the extra snacks at the end of the evening when you're just going to go to sleep on those calories. Talking of sleep, that's another really important point. Usually I hear clients say after dinner they're having something that's either high in sugar, high in fat, or alcohol. These three things will really affect your sleep. I have quite a few clients who will say, oh yeah, but I have a couple of beers and then I just doze off, it's great, like I fall asleep really easily. Yes, you might fall asleep easily, but with alcohol in particular, what it's doing is it's impeding your body's ability to get into that REM sleep. So there are different phases of sleep, but the REM sleep, the rapid eye movement sleep, is that really deep restorative phase of sleep. And if you're not in that phase adequately, a bunch of knock-on effects will occur. One is that you're not releasing as much growth hormone to recover overnight from the exercise that you've done throughout the day. And another one is that if you're not falling into that deep sleep or that REM sleep, then you're likely to be more tired the next day, even though you feel like you had a good 8 hours sleep or whatever it might be. If it wasn't quality, then the next day you're going to lack energy, and then you're going to be reaching for the quick energy foods again. So it's kind of a vicious cycle in that way. The same sort of goes for high sugar and high fat foods before bed. So high sugar will keep your brain functioning more actively, which means it's harder to fall asleep, but also harder to reach that deep sleep sooner. And high fat takes longer to process in the stomach before it's released into the intestines. So you're still diverting energy and blood flow to your digestive tract when it really needs to be going elsewhere and diverting away from there in order to sleep well. So those are the things to avoid, and I'm now being the food police telling you what not to eat. What can you eat prior to bed, particularly if you struggle to get to sleep? So kiwi fruits actually have a fair bit of research. It's emerging research, but because of the antioxidant properties of kiwi fruit in particular, there's research to say that it actually helps you reach that deep sleep more effectively. But the one that I often will tell a lot of my clients, I've been playing around with kiwi fruit a little bit lately, but the one that I'll often tell my clients is dairy and pumpkin seeds, just as a really easy way to go. A little bit of yogurt with some pumpkin seeds thrown in. Both of those contain tryptophan, which is an amino acid that helps to convert serotonin and then convert to melatonin, which you might know is that sort of the sleep hormone melatonin. So if we have a precursor in food of tryptophan, which helps to release more serotonin and melatonin to help you fall asleep, then hopefully you're going to reach that deep sleep sooner and have a really good night's sleep. If you're someone who likes to snack while you're sitting, unwinding, watching telly, grab something that is picky so that you feel like you're actually enjoying something and having it over a period of time, rather than tryptophan's high in eggs, for example, rather than just popping a boiled egg in your mouth and thinking, well, now I'm bored. Try something like berries, or maybe even a little bit of oats, which also have tryptophan, in some yogurt, so you can spoon that and eat that, or even again the pumpkin seeds with the yogurt, where you're going back each time to eat something so you're occupied for longer, but you're not making a huge calorie dent at the end of your night, but you're also doubling up on something that may potentially help you sleep better. Thanks guys, I will see you next week for another Nutrition Tip Tuesday.